How's it going, everybody? I'm Jeff Slakey from Tracing the Fjord, and just down Roselle Road is the Salmon Center, and I'm with Mendy Harlow, Executive Director. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for being here.
It's always good to see you, and it's always a beautiful day when we're out here checking out the Salmon Center. There's a lot that goes on here we're going to be talking about today as we're moving kind of towards the beginning of August and through the parts of summer. The Salmon Center offers just a whole host of things for people.
Absolutely, yes, we do. We have education activities for kids. We have the off-leash dog park, the new trails that we've developed here, as well as some concerts coming up in August. And we're just really excited to have the community come down and see what we have going on here.
It's just a beautiful facility here, and I do hope that one day we're going to get a chance to go on the other side of the road and see the beautiful walking paths. I know you guys have done so much to rehabilitate all those areas as well. But let's go down, walk through these beautiful trees, and kind of see this garden that you got over here.
So our U-Pick garden is open to the public, usually about June time through October.
Okay.
And of course, different times of the season, we have different produce available. And it's all available to the public by donation. So it's not, we don't have a set price for anything. It's just what you can afford. So it makes it really accessible to the community to come and have fresh local produce.
So who are the folks that then start this or start the first planting?
Yeah, so I have a farm manager who helps coordinate volunteer activities and our AmeriCorps members.
Okay.
So we just this year got our Salmon Safe certification as well as our Real Organic Project certification. So we have a volunteer work parties every Friday afternoon. So folks from the community come in and help us pull weeds, plant our new starts, harvest some of the vegetables for our CSA program. So it's a great opportunity for folks to come out if they really like to get their hands dirty.
So what does this distinction mean, salmon safe, when we see this?
Yeah, so that means that our practices shouldn't have any negative impact on salmon habitat or salmon ecosystems.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different from the certified organic certification. So, and then the Real Organic Project is one that is specific to farms who don't use a lot of even the more natural fertilizers and herbicides.
So we've got this garden, and in a little bit we're going to go over to see where folks can actually, rent out space and have their own. So what's so good about the ground, the soil, the wind? I don't know, what makes it so good out here?
Well, sunshine is one big thing.
It's a nice day today for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And also, we don't have a lot of really big trees right around the gardens here. So, farmland in our area isn't necessarily that plentiful.
Right.
So we don't have a lot of flat space with a lot of sunshine. So normally we've got a lot of conifers, a lot of big trees around. Right here we don't have much of that going on. So sunshine really helps. And then this is also an area where the soil fertility is really high as well.
Sure. I see here a beautiful piece of art. Tell me a little bit about this and who Karen Lippy was.
So Karen Lippy was a really wonderful woman. She was a school teacher at the North Mason School District for many years, environmental educator. She was also on my board of directors. And one thing that I really love to say about Karen is that she made kids who hated school love school. Oh. Yeah, she was a really wonderful person. And unfortunately, she passed away earlier this year, and so we have this statue here or sculpture here as a memorial to her.
That's great. That is great. I think everybody can remember a teacher like that,
Yeah, for sure.
So what else do we have here? We see all sorts of different opportunities for folks, and as we kind of got here and we're setting up, you have a lot of people here too on site.
Yeah,
volunteers and AmeriCorps members. How does that all work?
Yeah, so we have our kind of core staff, which is 13 people, and then we have up to 5 AmeriCorps members every year who serve with us for 10 and a half months every year. And those folks come here, they get a lot of experience working with us on our different projects, and then they go on out into the world with all that experience and hopefully share a lot of the knowledge about what we do here with other people in other places. But then we also have like 490 active volunteers.
Wow.
So those folks come and just spend a few hours every once in a while, or sometimes a few hours every week, just spending time here, helping with, like I mentioned, pulling weeds. But we also have a lot of research projects that we have volunteers help us on. So our adult summer chum trap, which I know you've participated in before.
Yeah.
We have juvenile smolt monitoring traps.
Yep.
That we have during the spring. So just, getting people involved in the work that we do here, I feel like it really helps them become connected to the world around them.
I was talking to Clayton David just before this about getting on that list, because that's definitely another one of these videos that I want to do, is to go out to there. That was a great fun when Stephanie and I went out there. Talk a little bit about the building history.
The classroom here used to be a garage, and we converted it into a classroom, and our water quality lab is also in there. And then down at the end of the road, we have our big barn, which is actually a place where folks can have events.
Yeah.
So it's an open space. We do store some things in there, but it's really open for folks to come and have events in that space.
I see some kids around here, summer camp and stuff.
Yes.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 4 days a week summer camp going on here for different ages. We have our Farm Stewards program, which is for littler kids, and then our Exploring the Fjord program, which is for junior high school kids.
Yeah, very cool. And I know you've worked with the North Mason School District for many years about bringing the kids down here and showing them how it all works, and it's got to just be so rewarding. That's awesome.
It feels so good. It really does. It's wonderful to have so many folks in the community who have memories and experiences here at the Salmon Center.
What are some of the other things that are going on here as we end July and move into August for the rest of the summer, as we kind of continue through here and walk around and see some more of this great place?
Yeah, so later on in July, we have an art showing on July 29th. It's Amy Burnett, who is a world-renowned artist. She has some pieces that are inside of our lobby right now.
Sure.
And she'll be here that evening. We're doing a wine and art event, and so we'll be hosting folks from the community to come in and learn about her artwork and enjoy some wine with us.
Very cool. Very cool.
And our annual meeting is also that same week on Wednesday the 27th. So we're inviting folks from the community to come in and learn about all of our different projects that we've accomplished over the last year.
So that's not just the board or the volunteers.
Nope.
That's open to everybody.
It's open to everyone.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then you are going to be working with Matt Melendez, right?
Yes, yeah. So Matthew's coming down with his Great Bend Center for Music. So their first event is going to be on Friday, the 26th of August. And that is basically a concert that they're putting on here.
Wow.
That is their choir. It's the S'more Choir, S-M-O-R-E. So they're going to actually have they'll be making s'mores that night as well. And then the following night, Pearl Django is coming to do another concert. So this is the second year that they've done this concert. So Matthew's putting that on as well. It's a fundraiser for the Great Bend Center for Music.
Pearl Django's a great jazz band. That's right. They were here last year. Definitely look into getting tickets for that one. Very cool.
Yeah,
That's
and all
awesome.
of that information's on our website too.
And the website, again, we'll put the links in, but what is it?
pnwsalmoncenter.org.
What's this part of the garden here behind us?
Yeah,
to
so
the
this
side
is
of us?
the pea patch.
Yeah?
And so the pea patch is basically plots that the community can lease from us. And I say lease, that just means that they become a member of our organization, and that membership allows them to have one of our pea patch plots. So they get to use this space throughout the growing season. They put it to bed at the end of the season, and they get to take home all the great produce that's been produced in their pea patch plot throughout the year.
When I got here today, there was a couple of couples having picnics and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
That happens a lot?
Yeah, especially with the trails across the road. We have a lot of folks that just pack a picnic lunch, come have picnic, and then they go on a walk or just kind of peruse the gardens or, take their dog out to the dog park.
And a great segue here, because I was just going to ask, I know oftentimes there's a lot of concern given when it comes to animals around the seafood and the salmon and things like that. So being able to add that dog park over there probably was a big stress reliever for you and a great thing for the community.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the goals of having the dog park here is to make sure that we're educating folks about that dog waste issue and having dog waste go into the estuary. So we've got a lot of educational signage about why that's a bad thing, so that we can hopefully have people, when they go home, also pick up their dog waste. So it's great to provide it as a space for people, and also that education opportunity for us. And I also want to say the trails across the road are not open to dogs,
Right.
but our trails on this side of the road are, and so we're also helping provide that space for people to bring their dogs. It's a safe space.
There's a lot for youngsters to do. There's a lot
Yeah.
for adults to do here at the Salmon Center, and it is a beautiful place just near Belfair off Roselle Road. The Salmon Center here, Mendy Harlow, Executive Director, pnwsalmoncenter.org is the website. You can check out the full slate of events that are going on through the summer and into the fall. Better yet, come on down, volunteer some time, and just, it's nice to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, totally.
Nice to get with nature, and it's just a beautiful day here. I think the last time I was here, it was raining a little, but that didn't dampen the spirits.
No.
I mean, there's still always something going on here. Life is still happening at the Salmon Center.
Yes, we have rain gear.
We have rain gear, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, the next time we are together, you've
Yes.
got to take me on those trails so we can
Absolutely.
show everybody around the community just how beautiful they are and how accessible they are, okay?
Absolutely. I look forward to it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.